Biting off more than I can chew is my thing. I like to bite off more than I can chew, and then I just chew it.
Some of the most exciting things we've seen so far this year have been from food carts. My name is Katherine Hamilton, and I'm Portland Monthly's food editor. When you have this constraint of having a tiny kitchen, I think you actually get really creative results. It's pretty easy to miss Erica's cart because it's kind of tucked away off of 82nd next to this liquor store. But when you do see it, it's this bright yellow cart.
My name is Erica Montgomery, and I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I did not know that Portland was a foodie city when I moved here. When I got here, I wanted to try to find some stability. The idea of me having a restaurant began back in Georgia, actually. I would cook for my kids, and we would sit around the dinner table and eat, and they'd say, "You need to open your own restaurant." I started January 1st, 2020. Now, as opposed to when I first started, I know that I am capable. When somebody tells you you're not worthy so many times, you start to believe it. So the connotation behind the word chef, I felt like was one I didn't deserve. Trying to relearn the word, we're trying to break generational curses around that word because my slave ancestors that were feeding people in the big house were chefs too. My grandparents were huge influences. They were always in the kitchen for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Whenever we've gathered our family together, there's always been a massive amount of food, very like traditional foods that have been passed down. It's, heirloom recipes. Once I started cooking some of these things, I started remembering all these family memories. Probably the salmon croquettes remind me the most of growing up in Georgia. I remember my grandmother making them a lot and me eating too many and getting in trouble for that. Now I'm trying to seek out more family recipes just so I can continue sharing that. My cousin came to visit me and she said, "These collard greens taste just like granddaddy's." And that was like the highest compliment. People in Atlanta like their chicken wings really crispy. The sauce sticks to it nicely. People in Atlanta are extra. You need to give us 2 wing sauces and there needs to be extra sauce in the box. That's where the Atlanta-style hot extra wet comes from.
It's not just the wings that I love at Erica's. She does a lot of other dishes really well, and all of them have a different family story behind them. She makes these super fluffy cornbread muffins, some of the best I've had in Portland so far. Erica is really a leader in this current wave of chefs who are also activists and who use their platform on Instagram to bring awareness to social causes.
I think it's important for me to be vocal about how I feel on social issues at my business, because if I just go around serving food and I have a platform, I have people that will listen, I'm not saying or doing anything about it, I'm working against the safety of my children. I am a passionate person. I put a lot of feeling into every single thing I do. Soul food for me means you're eating this food with people you love. It was made by someone that loves you. It's more than just like filling your stomach. It's like food that feels like I'm eating a plate of love. And it's a great way for me to stay connected to that part of myself.